And I like just taking all the topics, the mess that's happened in the week, 2 weeks, or however many weeks, and just kind of putting them into one video. Because someone asked me to talk about JB and, you know, Selena Gomez's wedding day, and I was like, yeah, cool. But why is Tyla playing around? When I say why is Tyla playing around, I mean, what is happening with the Chanel song? Like, I need that ASAP. I need that. I want that. I need that and I want that. That Chanel song, Put Me in Chanel, Put Me in Chanel, that's a hit. That sounds like a hit to me. That sounds like a bop to me. And at this point, you guys need to stop disrespecting Tyla. Okay, flop where? A flop where? A 4-song EP with 100 million streams, she ain't flopping. Just because some American people might not like her, okay, some people generally do like Tyla, and it shows in the numbers, because 100 million streams for a 4-song EP, and bear in mind, EPs are normally 5 to 6, pushing it sometimes 7 songs, and she did that with 4 songs. We Wanna Party is one of the best EPs. I was rinsing that all summer. It's so freaking good, and the way that she made it 4 songs, it makes you want more. So I'm excited for that album, okay? Tyla is literally just pumping out hit after hit after hit. It's going a little bit viral online on TikTok. People are literally requesting the song. Okay, people really want this song, and it's like she's just taking her time. I'm like, Tyla, this is not the time to play. She did this with Bliss, where she just randomly released Bliss, and then she took like 2-3 months to release a music video. She'll tease a literal hit song. She'll tease one of the best songs you've heard, right, in whatever space of time, and then she'll take her sweet Mary Jane time to release the song. And I find that Tyla's team, when they push certain songs, there's so many songs in Tyla's album that should have been pushed, should have been hit songs, but they weren't. I always say, when Tyla isn't speaking English, okay, her team doesn't push those songs. And I get it, because obviously when you don't speak English, you kind of alienate a large market of people, okay, and there's only so many people you can hear, and da 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 da. But I'm telling you, Shake Mr. Media, why? Who I? None of your concern. Like, I saw Tyla live. Oh, she can dance. She can perform. Okay, I saw her live. South African people, you need to teach me how to do that little dance that she does. The little like the By the way, I can't dance, so I'm starting from square one. So you need to teach me. Okay, Tyla needs to teach me. Tyla needs to stop playing around. We need to release this song. Okay, and that album needs to be coming. Okay, We Wanna Party. Oof, I enjoyed that. I rinsed that. I'm still rinsing it. But I'm just saying, she needs to stop playing around. And this is the great opportunity for Tyla's team to literally market and partner with Chanel. Okay, you have a song called Chanel. Please make her an ambassador for Chanel. Make her an ambassador for Year. You know how people are like beauty ambassadors? I don't even know what Chanel sells. What do they sell? Like just makeup and stuff. Make her a makeup ambassador. Okay, have her playing the song in the background. She would eat in a Chanel advert. Okay, she would eat down. But that's easy marketing, easy right there. I'm gonna need her team to really put in the effort and the elbow grease, because when it came to certain songs and We Wanna Party, there was no elbow grease, there was no effort put into that. And bear in mind, the song still did decently well, but I think the songs would have, went better, and we would have been more successful if they actually put in more marketing and more thought into it. Okay, so Latto is allegedly pregnant. Okay, she's pregnant. To me, I can't really tell. I'm not really the best at telling that someone is pregnant until it's kind of quite far along. Some people are saying that she's definitely pregnant. Some people are just saying she's bloated. To me, I don't know. I'm like in the middle. I can't really tell whether she's just bloated because she ate too much food or something. Like, I feel like people, when it comes to female rappers' bodies, they're like really, what's the word? Actually, not just female rappers, just any woman pop star's bodies. Like, you can't even eat. Okay, you can't even like indulge in some food, and if you get a bit of a belly after eating, okay, people immediately be like, oh my gosh, you're pregnant. Oh my gosh, like, I don't know, I feel like that's just so weird. Like, you can't even eat for real. Okay, and I've seen some of the portions that Ice Spice be eating. Okay, and that's basically a portion you give to like I wouldn't even give those portions to my pet if I had one. Okay, I've seen some of these portions that Ice Spice be eating when she was like on Ozempic and all of that, eating like 2 pieces of pasta with some sauce on it. So there we go. But I don't know if she is pregnant, because she kind of confirmed her relationship with 21 Average.
90 Chanel, my wife. Running through these New York streets, about to go have this dinner with my husband.
Oh, wait. So are you tired of people asking about who?
No.
21. So you're not tired of hearing about 21?
My man. We love you.
We love you, girl.
I don't know, 22 Average. So I don't know. Okay, this is a whole mess, because if she is pregnant, that means she is pregnant with a married man's. Yeah, she's pregnant with a married man's kid.
The ghetto.
Ooh, I think Latto is following into her idol's footsteps. She's following into Cardi B's footsteps. Just doing the most. Okay. she's following in her idol's footsteps. Okay, she's gonna really, if she carries on this whole 22 average stuff that she's been doing, she's really gonna be following into the Cardi B footsteps of having kids with different people. I don't even know. Okay, they've been pictured together, 22 average and Latto. Wouldn't really shock me. Okay, she's always saying my man, my man, my man, yet we have not seen this man. Even if Latto really came out and said, you know what, I am with 21 average, this is my man, I don't think it would really break the internet like she think it would, because no one cared, to be honest. I think she kind of alluded to it and no one really cared, because obviously Nicki and Cardi were going back and forth, and that's more important than Latto. This would be crazy.
This is crazy.
Okay, I don't know. I don't think she's pregnant. I think it just looked like she ate a bit much to me. I don't know. Maybe she just overindulged in some food and was bloated. Like, we've all done that before. We've all been there before. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't shock me. Okay, because if you can date a married man, allegedly, then I wouldn't put it past someone to get pregnant with a married. Like, it's not really that far-fetched. You know what I'm trying to say? Drake lost his lawsuit with the Not Like Us lawsuit. I don't know why I said that twice. So basically, Drake with his lawsuit, he was basically trying to sue UMG, and yeah, so he's trying to sue UMG. Not really much for Kendrick calling him a PDF. Not really that, but what Drake was trying to say is that UMG, his label, so he's suing his own label, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen someone trying to sue their label. Anyways, so he's suing his label because Drake was basically trying to say how UMG and other streaming platforms were pushing Not Like Us on organically, and they were using bots to make Not Like Us as big as it was, if that makes sense. Hopefully I didn't confuse you. So what Drake is trying to say is that UMG pushed Not Like Us, like unorganically, pushed it to the moon, and other streaming platforms pushed it to the moon to make it as big as it is. So like the numbers that you see of Not Like Us are not like the real numbers, that they're bots, and that he was being unorganically pushed. And I'm going to say this, Drake, sweetie, as much as I love you and your tight cornrows, okay, and your little black vest tops, I'm going to say this to you right now. When you were using bots back in the day with Scorpion, okay, when your album was being pushed unorganically, was Kendrick out here crying? Was Kendrick out here trying to sue you? No. He just left you to use your bots on Scorpion, and your album was being pushed on organically by Spotify. He didn't say nothing. Okay, he might have maybe had some thoughts to himself, but he didn't say nothing. He wasn't trying to sue you. But now it's Kendrick using bots. Now it's his turn, don't hate the player, hate the game. Now it's his turn to use the bots, and now it's his turn to use all of that. Now you want to be salty, and now you want to go and sue, right? So that's what doesn't make sense to me. So when you did it, it was fine. When you had the leverage and you had the upper hand, it was fine. But now when Kendrick wants to do it, it's all of a sudden a big issue. So that's what I don't know. I don't know what Drake expected to win with this lawsuit. I don't know what he expected. Okay, it wasn't. I knew that this was going to be something that he would either be fighting for years or he would just lose. There was no way that he was going to win this lawsuit. Okay, like, come on. Like, although Not Like Us has kind of aged like sour wine, and Drake's has aged like fine wine, he still lost at the end of the day. Okay, at the end of the day, he still did. But at the same time, I'm really bringing up the whole Drake and thingy beef. But at the same time, crazy how like Kendrick's career has been like revamped and like has had a new fresh air, like a breath of fresh air, because before the whole Drake and Kendrick thing, people weren't really checking for Kendrick like that. Like, yeah, people liked Kendrick and they respected him, but it wasn't on like this level. I'm just saying, for where I am, where I live, people weren't checking for Kendrick like that. People had no care for him. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people, I would say when you go to London, I think people they lean to Drake more. I think people in London lean to Drake more because of what he's done for British culture and pushing it to a wider audience. So when Drake was putting on all these UK rappers like Dave, Central C, Skepta, Gigs, etc., he put on a lot of UK rappers and he made them, or he helped them to be a little bit more mainstream. Do with that what you will, but I think that's why a lot of British people love Drake a little bit more than they do Kendrick. And I think that's why a lot of British rappers, they didn't, flip-flop like a patty. They weren't flip-flopping like burgers on Drake when the whole Kendrick and Not Like Us thing came out, because UK rappers know where their bread is buttered, and a lot of these UK rappers know if it wasn't for Drake hopping on their song, then they wouldn't have a career, or their career wouldn't have blown up like it did. This is going to be really awkward for UMG and Drake now going forward, because he tried to sue them and then it didn't work. It's been dismissed. I'm not going to read out all the papers and the files because it is a lot of pages. You can read that in your own time, but yeah, it's been dismissed. He's lost. End of. Drake should move on now. Move on. Let's talk about JB. Okay, JB caught kind of subbing Selena Gomez, and I don't know if it was necessarily a sub, I had to really look this up and look online because Justin Bieber posts like every 10 minutes. So I didn't know what post he was subbing her with. And it's a post where he's playing basketball and he's playing this song from his album where he's basically talking about how much he loves Hailey as per usual. Like all of his songs are like, oh, okay. Like I love JB and I really do. Okay, I do. This is what happens. Okay, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I feel like whenever pop stars get married and settle down and have kids, their music just automatically goes downhill because obviously you're limited to what you can talk about. So now, like for a while, ever since Justin Bieber got with Hailey, all his songs are just like, oh my gosh, I love you, Hailey. You're so pretty. Your skin is so smooth. Yada, yada, yada. And it's like, okay, like, like, can we get, like, I get it. He's a father now. Obviously, his perspective on life's way different. But, like, we can still be doing some, like, you know, we can still be doing some, what is it called? Some confidence song. We can still be doing some journals. Like, come on. Like, let's get into it. Not saying that I didn't like Justin Bieber's album. I don't know about the deluxe. I haven't even listened to the deluxe yet. But the original album, I like it, but you have to be in a certain mood to listen to it. Yeah, if you're not in the right mood for Justin Bieber's swag, then you probably won't like the album. I'm not gonna lie to you. So there's a picture where he's playing basketball and there's a song from the album, and in the song he's saying how he likes Hailey and blah, blah, blah. And it's the way that, not the actual post in the pictures, because the pictures are irrelevant in what I'm going to say, but it's actually the song and when he posted it. So people are saying that he posted it on Selena Gomez's wedding day, so he's shading Selena. But then some people are just saying, well, he did have a deluxe album come out, so he's just promoting the music. And I'm not gonna lie here, I think it was a bit of both. I think he was promoting his album, and I also think it was shade to Selena. Okay, this guy, I've made so many videos about JB and Selena, and at this point, JB, Selena and Hailey, you need to fight it out in the ring. Okay, you need to fight it out in the ring, UFC style, not WWE style, UFC style. I want to see you with gloves, some tape. All three of you need to hop in the ring, and I want to see who's gonna win. My money's on. I actually don't know. I don't know who my money would be on, to be honest. Actually, it has to be, let's just put, to make it fair, okay, because obviously a man fighting two women, that's not fair, okay? So let's make it fair. Let's just have Selena versus Hailey. I don't know who my money would be on, to be honest. They just all need to fight out, okay, at this point, because it's ridiculous. There's no way that you guys are both married, one of you guys has a kid, you've moved on, you have a business, and you're still stuck on this woman. Like, oh my god, Justin Bieber, baby, no, sweetie, no, don't do this right now. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I feel like Justin Bieber always says that he loves Hailey in his posts, and he has these like anniversary posts to like Hailey, stuff like that. I feel like he's trying to convince himself sometimes. I'm like, are you, like, is it actually genuine that you love Hailey and you respect her and you like her and you're grateful for her, or are you just saying these things in these posts to try and convince yourself to kind of, you know, make sure that you're over Selena Gomez and that you're not still stuck on her? Because at this point, it's ridiculous. Okay, I knew he did that on purpose. This guy be posting like every 10 minutes, which there's nothing wrong with, but I feel like he knew. Okay, we all knew, you know, Selena Gomez's wedding day was around the corner. I think he did that on purpose, and obviously I think it's, you know, killing a bird. What's it called? Killing a bird with one stone. Two stone. What's the saying? I think he's doing two things at once, so promoting his album and also shading Selena. But it's ridiculous now. These guys are full grown adults. Fight it out in the ring, okay, and let's see who the survival of the fittest is, because that's what we're getting to now with this whole 10-plus-year-old beef, this whole thing of not being over a woman. Like, Justin, it didn't work out. Okay, it's finito. It didn't work out. Selena has moved on. You have not really moved on, but you know, we don't want to get into that. I've done so many videos about them, so go and check them out. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. This whole Selena and Justin thing has been going on since I was a little kid, okay, and I'm 21 years old. I'm a full adult, and this whole Hailey Selena thing has been going on since I was like, how old? I don't even know, like in the 7th grade, in year 7, like the 8th grade, and I'm 21. Like, oh my gosh, just bin it now. I'm bored. It's not even amusing anymore. And if it was to sub Selena, Justin Bieber needs help. And like I said, most of the time I feel like when he's talking about Hailey, I think he's trying to convince himself, like, okay, yeah, this is the right move I made. Like, if you see their wedding pictures, he just looks done. Okay, his wedding pictures with Hailey, one of the most important days of your life. You know, you're literally like making vows to God that you're going to be there for that person through better, through worse, for poorer, for richer. Like, it's supposed to be one of the best days of your life, your wedding day, and Justin Bieber looks like he doesn't want to be there. He looks like he's bored. Selena did not invite Frances, I forgot her name, the lady who gave her kidney to Selena, to her wedding. And some people have felt some mixed opinions because they said how she literally saved your life and how come she's not invited to your wedding. The screech is saying the reason why these two fell out, they fell out a long time ago. Okay, so Francine, whatever her name is, she fell out with Selena Gomez, and allegedly the reasons is that after she gave her kidney to Selena, she was getting a bit strict, a bit kind of like weird about what Selena was doing. So if Selena was like out with her friends or something, allegedly, I don't know how true this is, and she was, you know, out drinking with her friends, apparently she was a bit weird, a bit strict, you know, because obviously she gave her a kidney and then like you're posted out drinking, stuff like that, so she would feel some type of way, being really strict, being really weird. Allegedly that's the reason why they fell out. But if they fell out, then they fell out. Like, are you gonna invite someone to your wedding who you fell out with? No. Like, I don't understand why it's such a big deal. If they fell out, they fell out. If it's for the reason that I said it was, then, you know, it is what it is. I don't care how close I'm friends with you with. I don't care. Even my own family, I wouldn't even give kidneys to. Let alone a friend. I don't care who you are. Okay, that's why I keep saying I don't even care about my own family. I don't care who you are. You better join that waiting list that they have on the NHS. Okay, I'm not giving you anything. The moment that you give someone something like that, how do I not know that you're going to be on the prowl and, you know, doing drugs and drinking and doing that? I'm not saying that's what Selena's doing, but I'm just saying for me, that's the first thing that'll come to my mind. So you better join that waiting list and wait like everyone else around the world. Okay, I'm not giving you ish. I don't know, people are saying that, you know, Selena is hella wrong for that, but if they fell out, they fell out. What do you want? You know what I mean? Would you invite someone to your wedding that you fell out with? No, you wouldn't. Okay, we don't know what they fell out over. It could be what I said, that she was being a bit weird and a bit strict with what Selena was intaking and putting into her body, or it could be a whole different reason that we have no clue about. A lot of people are saying how Selena actually, like, she went through with marrying Benny. They thought they would break up, and a lot of people are kind of just talking about Benny Blanco's looks and like his physical appearance, which I'm just like, okay, Benny Blanco is not conventionally attractive. Like, whoop-de-whoop-de-doo, woody-woody-woody-doo, like as the young folk says, woody-woody-woo, whoop-de-whoop-de-doo, like whoop-de-doo.
They do.
Okay, yeah, we know that, we see that with eyes. But if he makes her happy and that's who she wants to marry, that is who she chose, this is who she said I do to, that's who she said her vows to, let her marry the guy. Okay, Justin Bieber, when he was conventionally attractive, he had the whole 9 yards of the fame, the money, the you know, the body, the face and everything, and he still didn't make her happy. Okay, and I'm not saying like, okay, you need to date someone you're not attracted to. That's not what I'm not saying. But if she's attracted to Benny and he makes her genuinely happy, then I don't see what the reason or what the problem is with her marrying him. People are really dissecting his physical looks like you're the one that's going to be in bed with him. Okay, it's not going to be you. And if he makes her happy and that's who she wants, then let have him. Like, I don't understand. Like, people be so pressed. They really hate when like a quote unquote ugly person gets with an attractive person. Benny, they're like, oh my gosh, how did he do that? Like, oh my gosh, like, teach me your ways. Well, maybe he's actually a decent person and a nice guy. I don't know this guy, obviously. I'm just going off of what I see online, but clearly he makes her happy. So just leave her be, okay? You know, when she was with a conventionally attractive person, she was not happy. The looks weren't really helping anything. Okay, clearly it wasn't going very well. I will see you in my next video. Let me know what you think about Latto allegedly being pregnant with 22 average's kid. Like, oof, yeah, ooh, that's the ghetto. As Nene Leakes would say, that's the ghetto. That's the ghetto, chow. Ooh, honestly, the way that people get pregnant so easily, that's how I want to get rich. The way you guys get pregnant so fast and so easily with these random bums, these random guys, that's how I want to be getting my money in my bank account.